Are you making these common meditation mistakes? In this video, I'm going to talk about a post I recently read on Quora about the mistakes that people are making while meditating. And the point of this is just to see if there's anything here we should be paying attention to and see if it can support our meditation practice. Hello everyone, it's Jason. I'm a teacher in the Quantum School of Zen and have been practicing Zen meditation for over 27 years. Often I get emails about meditation. I usually ignore them, but sometimes something will catch my interest. So before I get into these meditation mistakes, I want to point out a couple of things. First, there are many different types of meditation. Also, there are many reasons why people practice meditation. The second thing is, I don't know the person who posted this. I don't know if they're a meditation teacher or what kind of meditation they do or how long they've been practicing meditation. So I just want to be clear that I'm not criticizing this post. I just want to see if there's anything here that could be helpful for our meditation practice. So here is the post. What are the common mistakes of meditation? The number one common mistake in meditation is closing your eyes, but continuing with mental exercises. Just because your eyes are closed and you are in a sitting pose doesn't mean you are meditating. Much misinformation or disinformation instructs people to close their eyes, but continues to do mental activities like counting breaths, visualizing, chanting, funny breathing, and all sorts of tasks that keep their minds busy. Okay, so I already mentioned that there are many different types of meditation, and people have different goals with meditation. Zen meditation means wake up to this moment. The two things that stand out here is first, should you keep your eyes open or close during sitting meditation? It really doesn't matter. But I do know from my own experience, if I keep my eyes closed, especially during those early morning sits, I tend to fall asleep. Also, I'm a very creative person, so when I close my eyes, I start to visualize things and colors and different shapes. So in Zen, we recommend keep your eyes halfway open to stay alert and clear in this moment. Yeah, if your eyes are kind of wandering around, you'll be distracted. So just pick a spot on the floor, give it a gentle focus, and pay attention. The second thing I want to point out, and I do agree that some people just keep their minds busy, but there are different meditation techniques. In Zen meditation, you can sit shikantaza, which just means just sitting, so you're just seeing, just hearing. Some people will recite a mantra. Some people will count breaths. But it's not keeping your mind busy. You are using the technique to perceive this moment clearly. So what's important here is to use the technique. Don't let the technique use you. The second common mistake in meditation is timing. Remember that it's not like instant noodles or Uber Eats where you can get your meal in a few moments. Meditation is not something that can be done in 10 or 20 minutes and then move on to the next task. I will put a link down below so you can read this article in full. It may give you more context. But with this one, I don't completely agree. Because what is meditation? Meditation is not just sitting. Meditation means how do you keep your mind from moment to moment? The only time you can wake up, the only time you can meditate is this very moment. Quinn, the sixth ancestor of Zen, once said, "Enlightenment has no sudden or gradual. Slow or fast in attainment depends on whether people are deluded or not. The third common mistake in meditation is falling asleep. Many people simply lack sleep due to chronic sensory overload and fatigue. As a result, when they try to meditate, they fall asleep quickly. Now, don't get me wrong, I usually recommend about 30 minutes of sitting meditation. It can take some time to settle in, kind of like warming up before you exercise. It can take some time to find your position, to find your breath. But what I think is more important than the amount of time you spend in sitting meditation is taking this meditative mind up off the cushion and keep meditating in everything you do. Now, some people don't have much time due to their life situation, so I made a video of 3 things that you can do when you don't have time to meditate. This is quite common, especially if you've sat retreats before. I'm not sure if I would call it a mistake, but of course we want to be alert and attentive during the sitting meditation. I actually made a video of things you can do if you find yourself sleepy during meditation. I'll put a link down below so you can check it out. I do want to point out though, sometimes you have to deal with the truth of the situation. Sometimes you're sleepy. Sometimes you're clear. Sometimes you're in a dream. What's important here is not to fight the sleepiness. In my experience, it just makes you more tired. The fourth common mistake in meditation is agitation. During the 60-minute session, many people constantly move, scratch, adjust, and get up to drink water or get rid of their stress. However, meditation requires one posture for the entire 60 minutes. It's not like daydreaming on the beach where you can do whatever you want. Meditation requires strong determination, iron will, and iron discipline. Okay, so this may be a little bit strong, but I think it's important to pay attention to. Sometimes meditation can be difficult. And what's difficult about it is seeing our own mind. Sometimes it's not very pleasant and we want to resist or to run away from it. And we do that by moving around or going to the bathroom or getting a cup of tea. One thing that can help with this is pay attention to your breathing during sitting meditation. When you breathe in, you should feel this lower belly expand. And when you breathe out, which is about twice as long, this lower belly falls and your energy can settle down and it's easier to see the things that are going on in our own mind. But I think the best thing we can do to help with this is practicing with other people, which leads me to the next mistake. The fifth common mistake in meditation is the dependency on a center or group meditation. Some people are not able to meditate on their own and need a group environment to practice it. There are a couple things I want to point out here. If you are beginning a meditation practice, I think it's really important to practice with other people at a center or a meditation group. Practicing with others can give you the courage to see all of those things going on in your mind, but also practicing with others can inspire us, keep us consistent, kind of like somebody going to the gym with you. Another thing that I think is the biggest benefit with practicing with other people is that you get to see your own karma. Zen Master Seung Song once gave an analogy about practicing with others. He said it's like washing potatoes. So here where I live, if I want to wash potatoes, I take one potato, wash it, put it to the side. take another potato, wash it, put it to the side. But in some parts of Korea, they take all of the potatoes and put it into a big tub full of water. Then they take a stick and do this up and down motion, and all the potatoes bump up against each other and become clean really fast. So Zen Master Sung Song said, the fastest way to clean your karma is to practice with other people. The problem with just sitting alone is sometimes we don't get to see our own karma. We don't get to see our own mind. Sometimes we're just following our own idea or our likes and dislikes. When you're practicing with others, you're faced with your strong opinions, your ideas and likes and dislikes. And when you see it, you can let them go or not touch them. And I found that that experience practicing with others, it's helped my life be around people, being more fluid, being able to follow the situation in a more clear way. I do believe, though, that it's important to learn how to sit alone. You can get dependent on others. I sat a 90-day solo retreat, and there were things I learned that I didn't experience when I was practicing with others. I made a few videos about that solo retreat. I'll put one of the video links down below so you can check it out. I hope this video was helpful. You can let me know by liking this video, share this video with someone, or put a comment down below. I also made a video about the 3 mistakes I made with meditation. I'll put the link down in the description. Okay, everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you very soon.